Welcome to CDA Interiors, where we love creating beautiful and livable spaces for every client. Welcome to our segment, Why People Call Interior Designers, and we're discussing the 7 different types of common problems found in today's interiors. Awkward floor plan, out-of-date kitchen or bathroom, problem windows, lack of space, storage, and organization, inadequate maybe electricity and electrical conveniences, low lighting and or poor view, lack of or poor architectural details. So in this segment, we're going to talk about the awkward floor plans, the out-of-date kitchens and or bathrooms, and problem windows. So basically, when we're talking about an awkward floor plan, an awkward or poorly laid out floor plan can mean issues with either the arrangement of the furniture and or the design of the room itself. A designer is able to redefine and redesign it for you to scale with proper proportions and excellent flow. This can be as simple as reworking your existing furniture into a new layout with an on-the-spot suggestion and some moving around. At times, we can do this within our 2-hour consultation package. As well, you might need to have the designer measure all of your furnishings, including the room itself, so that we can draw up an existing floor plan that will allow us to move forward with a different floor plan. So sometimes clients keep certain furniture. They don't want to order everything brand new. I mean, it's always exciting if we are doing that, but again, sometimes that's not practical. Clients have emotional connections to certain pieces of furniture. Sometimes they have a deeper meaning, and at times they can be a lovely architectural statement piece that really is important to the client. So when we're looking at drawing an existing floor plan, that permits us to take the space as it is, and then once we know where we are, we can look into the layout itself. So is the problem with the room itself or how the house is laid out? Could moving or eliminating a wall or opening up the space or walls? How would traffic flow change if we relocated a door opening or perhaps covered one? Maybe your space needs new walls to create and define additional areas. What about building an addition that would go up, out, or down? At times, you're in the perfect location, the house is too small, the family is growing, and what do you do and what can you do? Well, oftentimes clients are opting to go through the renovation process of building an extension to their existing home. So that meets a lot of the criteria. I've personally done it myself, and I can say I've never regretted it. And it's always a good investment to add square footage to your home, always dependent on permit and legislation within your communities. One of the most important things as the designer brings to you and your space is an unbiased, open-minded outlook. It is extremely difficult to be objective about yourself and the way you live and your possessions. But the single most important element a designer brings to a project is ideas, not criticism. All design starts with an idea. The second area that people choose to call an interior designer is for out-of-date kitchens and or bathrooms. It's very common. It's one of our favorite renovations to do. There's a lot of detail that goes into a kitchen and bathroom renovation, and we often have to deal with multiple trades at the same time: electricity, plumbing, etc. A designer sees a space and right away starts getting ideas. It's so true. Sometimes I don't sleep at night. Most people are unable to visualize a finished room when they see empty space. With regard to kitchens and bathrooms, a designer can size up the situation rather quickly to determine whether what you want to do is realistic or not. Is it possible to expand the room? How can you change the traffic flow? Are you up to complete gut job, or will a basic facelift do the trick? What about the financial aspect? Can you afford to do this? And ultimately, will you survive it? Kitchen and bathroom remodels are almost impossible to do yourself, especially if you're trying to use parts of those rooms while they're being remodeled. Time is of the essence with those two rooms, and a designer can move things along much faster than you would yourself. A designer also has ideas that can help you choose surface finishes. For example, your tile, stone, glass, paint, wall coverings, color, and also how to best organize the room spatially. We're trained to know what are the correct distances, what is optimal. That's a lot of expertise and training and skill that helps you get the best from a designer. And a designer is helpful with the critical issue of whom you should hire to get the job done. And at CDA Interiors, we do provide you with trade references that you can look at. And we've done so because we've worked with them in the past and we understand their reputation. The third item we're going to deal with this overview is problem windows. A designer can quickly assess what the real concerns are about the windows and can make the right suggestions that will resolve light, privacy, and view issues. Problems of this nature frequently require 2 or even 3 different layers of window coverings, each one meant to specifically resolve one of these issues. Other questions about windows focus on whether to eliminate or add windows, whether to use window treatments or none at all. A frequent problem is where there are different styles and sizes of windows in the same room. An expert, such as myself, can bring harmony into such a space and can give you a unified design. Few things have as much impact in a room as the windows and how they are treated.